Hello, friends. Welcome to another edition of Brick Building with Ken. My name is Ken Napzok, and I am dressed in black. I want my baby back. Hey, baby back, back ribs. Decals, what's going on? If you're watching live on YouTube, thank you for watching live on Twitch. Thank you almost even more, because I do love Twitch. I love Twitch. Definitely not Trey's here. Did we make it? We survived the week. Time for friends and Lego sets. Prodigious T says, "What up, Ken? Liking the Lego you. The Lego me is great. I love Lego Ken. Probably better than I love real Ken." Lauren, you're right. Technology winning today. I was just getting back to making sure I have the stream deck set up, and sometimes I don't, and then I mess up, and then I pressed. We don't have Streamlabs going in the background because Streamlabs doesn't like my Rodecaster. Yet I'm gonna make them like each other, because then we can get back to over the 3 camera angle kind of Lego fun. That's great. Brennan Mars here. Oh, did you hear that, Lauren Romo? What do we have here today? That's right, we got ourselves a Dr. Zevia. Highway Gentleman's here. Old Handsaw here. Channel 19. How is my head? Head is better. I do have this just right now, the same headache's forming. It's a dehydration thing. Had a couple rum drinks last night, and then didn't drink enough water before you go to bed. Then you wake up and all the water in the world doesn't save you, but I'm okay. Star Wars Alice is here. Thomas Skywalker watching on YouTube. That's the Skywalker cousin that we didn't know about. Hey, Ken, been a fan of yours for years. You're the best man. Keep it up. I've been a best man a few times. I like it. Aaron, the author. As usual, I should be writing, and yet here I am. Lauren Romo's watching. Aaron, looking at Lauren's comment, responding to Aaron's. Lauren Romo's here. I was looking at that while talking to Aaron. Ken, focus. Aaron, the author, is, of course, an author and is in the middle of a national, what was it? What was it, Aaron? A National Novel Writing Month, right? National or is it national? But you're Canadian. Does it count? If Canadians hold a national event, does it count down here? I don't know. Ask Justin Trudeau. Evan is here at Lemon Deer Water. Yeah, lemon water is my favorite. I do. I remember National Novel Writing Month. Yeah, I love lemon water. Didn't do it today. Needed to do it today. Jedi Gothic here. Bought some Dr. Zevia today with my Captain Morgan's. Put on this rainy day. Made a hot buttered rum. Cheers, Jedi Gothic. That's great. I am Zevia, not a sponsor. Should be. Once Grace introduced this into my life, I haven't turned away from it. Star Wars Ramblings is here on Twitch. I wish if I got a drink last night. Got my wisdom teeth ripped out on Wednesday. Oh boy. Well, yeah. You picked the right week to just have things ripped from you there, Andrew, I guess, right? Good week. You can concentrate on all the other things that were going on. Amblin Soul is here too as well. So, did you ever play that Starfighter Star Wars game? I never got it. Are you talking about Squadrons? Yes, I did. It is a little bit different. It's a little bit different, Jedi Gothic. You get used to the Zevias. Channel 19 checking in on Twitch. Ken, I was very sorry to hear what happened to the Greater Burbank Area Podcast Awards. Hope they catch there was responsible. Thank you. That is, I'll put this link up on Twitch. I got to drop. I got see the stream deck. Because I do the multi streams. I got to have it set up on YouTube as well. But I'll put this up here. This is the link tree, if you can find it, to go find Saturday Night Napzok and catch up with SNN. Zevia ginger ale and bourbon is okay. I think someone has to just write Zevia, and Christian _7 says Zevia not in Norway. Can we get some contraband Zevia into Norway for Christian _7? I think that's something we got to think about. If someone could just reach out to Zevia on my behalf, not because I can't do it myself, but I think it would be more powerful. Someone was like, look, there's this podcaster with limited skills who loves what your Zevia brand, and it's all he talks about, and he tries to turn the world Zevia. I think that'd be okay. It's cold here in Burbank, and I know it's probably colder where some of you are. But it's cold today, and it just got hot in my studio because everything's going, and I have a jacket on. We might have to fix that at some point. All right, so here's the deal. Crunch and Munch. Is that the captain? Look at that. You guys didn't see, I just drank the Zevia completely sideways. Not on purpose. So that would have been funny if all the Zevia went to my beard, which happens often. If you're just joining us here on Brick Building with Ken, if you're returning, we are building the U-Wing. We got the U-Wing set. We got Jen and Cassian looking good there. If I get my head out of the way, let's see. Look at that. Get the backdrop there. If not Zevia, we can get V8. Yeah, the V8 hydrates and the V8 energy drinks. My other drink of choice. We buy them by our Amazon delivery team and our post office team and our Instacart team. Not happy with when every time Grace and I order something, it's like 12 cases of Zevia, and we'll barely get through the month with that. I'm kidding. It's 11. So for those, it's time to get my face off. I never saw that movie. I actually never saw Face Off. I worked in a movie theater when Face Off was in theaters. I'd clean the theaters to the credits of Face Off. Never saw the movie. And I could see movies for free back then. All right. Let's see. Let's get a little bit off the instructions. Angle's not as super high today. I need to eventually just set up the camera from the ceiling, looking straight down. And you know what? I'm going to turn this side. I have a side fan. I'm going to turn the side fan on. Everybody get yourself a side fan. You might hear it a little bit. Sin3 Maniac and Christian_7. Thank you for resubbing. You guys have been around these parts before. I appreciate that. And if I had my Streamlabs going, the alert would have happened. So let's just make up alert. Jason Valdez watching live on YouTube. YouTube sometimes easier for people to watch, which is why we do the stream there. Says hi, Ken, with a wave. Who's your favorite Star Wars sequel trilogy character? Kylo Ren. But I love Rey, love Finn, love Poe. Quite frankly, do love them all. But Kylo Ren, my favorite. We got decals. We got some stickers. All right, so this is we're going to at least get through bag 2, possibly bag 3 today. I'm not stretching this out. I am not like network and cable news covering elections. I'm not stretching this out on purpose. I just I realized after about an hour, the back starts hurting. Plus, it's storm. It's a storm out there where JG is. It's thunder and lightning. I can't stream while he's battening down the hatches. All right, we're at bag 2. Star Wars Alice. This crinkle is for you. Squeeze that bag. Okay. The amount of Lego sets I build that need to be recounted when I get to the end, and it's not good. I forget the over-under. Graham Gray, Jackal Butler is here. He says, I get my hand cramping up after about an hour, and then the message stops. I don't know what he's referring to. Oh, it says, or so, usually a good indicator of do something else. Yeah. I don't have ADD or adult ADHD because I could sit and stare at a wall for hours. But if I do like this stuff for about 2 hours or so, I lose my brain a little bit. You guys know. So anyways, I'm not promising. The point is, old handsaw, I'm not promising that I'm going to build everything here today. We might not finish this set. Then I just don't want you guys to feel like what? Like you're being watched. That I just don't want you guys to feel that I'm milking this. So I do have one more set to build. We got that Radis Y-Wing. Even though we've built a lot of Y-Wings here and snow speeders. Jason Valdez, do you have any future Lego sets you want to build live? Jason, I would love, and thanks again for watching on YouTube. YouTube always calls these videos not eligible for ad money. So I just love having you guys over there hanging out with me and proving YouTube wrong that I'm not saying incendiary things here. I do have a wide collection of big sets that a lot of them have been gifted to me over the last 2 years by Patreon supporters that it just blows my mind that you guys spoil me like that. But please stop, because I can't build any more of them because I just don't have the space. This space you see is kind of it space-wise. But I have Bright Tree Village, Jason. I have the Death Star. I have Cloud City, which is an amazing looking set. They're all amazing. Death Star's been my dream for years to build. So we'll get to them all one day if I ever have the space. Because then it's a matter of also storing them afterwards. But Jason, that's what we're gonna do. Prodigious T, excited for Mandalorian? Yeah, no, I've enjoyed. I really enjoyed last week's episode. Was one of my favorites. First week was chapter 9 was good for me, very good. But I'm excited. And I think it's gonna get some cool stuff coming our way. Where am I giving my Mando takes, JG? Well, ForceCenter. For those who don't know, and I shouldn't assume. ForceCenter has a humble following, but I don't. When Jedi Council ended, a lot of people just did not know that I have been doing a Star Wars podcast for over 5 years with Joseph Grimshaw and Jennifer Landa. So if you haven't checked it out, we do about 2-hour discussions every week on The Mandalorian. So go catch up. I dropped the link, but I don't have that synced up. Jeepers creepers, Ken, get it together. All right. I normally don't do this. If you've been watching Brick Building since the beginning, first of all, God bless you. God bless you, and God bless America and Canada. But I don't normally do this. Take a sip of Zevia. Jason Valdez, did I like Frog Mom on Mandalorian? I did. Misty Rosas played her, and I did like that. It just was, I love that the show is just like, look, we're going to do what we're going to do. We're not worried about your predictions. We're not worried about, the lore as much as you think. We are going to do what we do. Tell a slow roasting story. And I love that about the show. Thank you, Graham Butler. There's the anchor. From that anchor link, you can find the podcast on many different spots, including now Amazon Music, where podcasts are now apparently on. Move this over here. Old Handsaw got a new tackle box. Time to break down and put away the Razor Crest Lego set. Oh, that Razor Crest Lego set's cool. I wouldn't mind building that one because that's kind of a mid-sized set. Wouldn't mind that. Okay, so we got here. All right, let's everyone take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. We're going to be okay. Figure it out. All righty, we're moving on. We get to turn a page. Lauren says, I was thinking about this time-wise. Is it possible Bo-Katan knew Din when he was a foundling? I think that's possible. I think it's more than possible. We might discover that flashbacks are key. I don't know that, but I don't necessarily. I don't want everything to be flashbacks, but it's possible. It's possible. Well, why don't you go find out? My friend's down in there. Sort of. I get all my Star Wars quotes are within roughly 80% accuracy. Chapter 10 felt like Rebels to me, and I'll try not to spoil too much if anyone's still trying to, watch and hasn't had time to watch Mandalorian as much as maybe some of us here. I won't spoil all the details. Yeah, Lauren, I believe you're right. I think Chapter 10 was I keep saying live action animated, or actually more specifically live action comic book, but it had that feel of both, actually, quite frankly. I liked it. Aaron, the author, has not had a chance to watch the Baby Yoda show, which is understandable. She's trying to write 100,000 words this week or something impressive, and she probably hasn't had the time. That's fair. Let's see. We got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 6 and a 9 and a 10. A 3, a 6 and a 9 and a 10. The Razor Crest doesn't have a piece number on the box. What's in the box? That's crazy. What sets have I built so far? Asked Prodigious. Oh, Shane McGinnis is here. What's up, Shane McGinnis? That's not your accent. I'm just making one up for you. Prodigious AT. What sets have I built so far? I mean, a lot of the mid-size sets. A lot of the micro fighter sets. Plenty. A lot. I'm not saying that's not a cheap answer for me. I don't remember because we've been doing this for most of this year now. And I just kind of don't remember. A lot of Y-Wings. We got the Zori Bliss Y-Wing. A lot of Snow Speeder sets. Jason asked an interesting question here. I've been really enjoying watching you do the Lego builds. First of all, Jason, thank you. Do I consider Lego one of my hobbies? I mean, it's been one of my, I guess, passions over my life, but I didn't build for years, but I've always bought the sets. That's why I have so many. So over the last 5-6 years, especially when Star Wars kind of came back in a big way, I've been buying all the sets like crazy, just never building them. Like I have an AT-AT, I have the Millennium Falcon from not the big 7 million piece set, but like the Force Awakens Falcon. And I just never knew what to do with them. And then this kind of, I only viewed Twitch as video games for a long time. Then I was like, nah, we can do a lot more on this. So this just kind of made sense to me. So that's why it kind of came back. 1,023 pieces. Oh boy. Okay. Sin 3 Manix says, I would argue the show's biggest care. They have the weird storytelling style where it's rich Star Wars lore, but leaves behind all these interesting stories. Personally, in my opinion, good lore comes from when you say, I want to know more. Oh, well, look, I know that's tip of the iceberg storytelling, Sin 3 Maniac. I can just tell you for kind of fact that Favreau doesn't super know lore, and Filoni has no problem changing it. And I think he gets a lot of credit for being a keeper of canon. He kind of doesn't care about that. And that's kind of what I mean. So they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But the tip of the iceberg storytelling is the best. No, and Filoni understands all that and knows a lot of where he wants to put the canon. He's just gonna do it his way. It's kind of what I mean, to clarify. But yeah, Favreau doesn't. I guarantee the conversation was on that first character in episode 1. Hey, can I put the armor, Boba Fett's armor somewhere? Well, we got this guy. Who's this guy? Well, he's in a Star Wars book. They're making more Star Wars books? Like Johnny Favreau just doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. He just wants to tell a Star Wars story that he would have loved as a kid. And I think that's what he's doing. I think it's been successful because of that. It's kind of creating its own little world and its own little lore. Like Frog Mom. But we're sorry, Aaron, the author. We're so sorry. We're discussing Mandalorian. You got to know that's a danger if you're coming around these parts. Star Wars Alice, did you just call me an old man? What would you? I mean, you're not wrong. Star Wars Alice writes, you're not wrong, old man. Do I have faith in Favreau? Yes. In what realm? I don't want Favreau like running Star Wars or anything like that. But I'm a fan of Favreau, even though I sometimes make fun of him. Needle him, not make fun, but needle him. But no, I trust him to do this show more than anything because this is what he's passionate about. This is what he's been, he said he had these scripts in general without probably a lot of the details have changed, but he's had these scripts written for years. So, and he wanted to do a Boba Fett series, and they wouldn't let him. It turned to this, and he's passionate about it. Geek with a Side of Nerd here, watching on YouTube. Hope the weekend's going great. You ever watch Favreau's Chef Show on Netflix? Yes, I do. I love Chef Show. I also love Ugly Delicious, which is totally different vibe, but I watched that because David Chang was on Chef Show, and I was like, this guy's great. And then I watched his show, and it's totally, quite frankly, more powerful kind of documentary storytelling based around food. But Chef Show is just kind of that thing that I love putting on. Just having the background while I'm doing some work or just want to rest, put your feet up for a second. Chef Show is great. And it's giving me ideas as I cook more and more and more. I'll get some ideas from it. What's you guys are fighting over how what not fighting? What is going? Yeah, Aaron is claims to be older than me. I don't believe it. She seems younger, looks younger. I don't it must be the Canadian sun. Old hands I've met in person, and I can confirm that I look 3 years older than him, even though he's older than me. Star Wars Alice, same. You couldn't convince me that you're older than me. The Robert Rodriguez episode, Lauren Romo, is great because that little reveal that he cooked pizzas for Guillermo del Toro, like at 5 cauliflower crust pizzas or whatever it was, and how much Rodriguez loves cooking. Now he has his own little like kitchen and everything. That was a great little episode. Good call. Good call. Hey, look at this. Kyle's here. What's up, Rod Maniac? Graham. That's right. All right. Graham is older than me too, but I wouldn't know because every time I meet Graham, he's in a kilt and it makes him look younger than me because his legs. He's got great legs. Just Graham's rocking the kilt legs. Kilt legs a thing over there. Old Hand South checking in on YouTube as well. Sin 3 Maniac Server seems to get into trouble when Uber fans are in a huge creating role behind the scenes. I mean, I don't think so, but I in terms of general public, I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong, and there hasn't been, hot takes over the last few years, but yeah, I mean, I mean, you're talking to someone who thinks Chris Terrio understands Star Wars better than just about anyone in the world not wearing flannel or a cowboy hat. So maybe my opinion is invalid. Have I seen the Gordon Ramsay stuff? I'm not a huge Gordon Ramsay fan. Not my style. I've watched some of his shows, the ones that he kind of got famous for, where he's shouting at everybody. My dad loves that show. Not my thing. I just want to relax. Not be told, clean up dinner. Yeah, that. Okay, what are we doing here? What is going on here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? I did do something wrong. Sorry, everybody. See, this is why it's going to be very hard to go through all the bags today. My brain is working nice and slow. Got it. Okay, what do we got here? First catch of the day. All right. Oh, where's my brick? Where's my remover? I need my remover. Where's my remover tool? Just get this one off and then we'll go get the tool. We'll get the tool afterwards. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed to do. Oh, wait. What happened there? What's happening? Seriously. What the hell's happening? No, I did have that right. Sorry, everybody. Welcome to Ken Doesn't Fully Understand What He's Doing. This goes there. This is that. Okay, that makes sense. You flip it over. And then suddenly it's there? That doesn't make... Oh, Ken, you're so stupid. Yeah, I know. We forgot to do this. Jeepers, old handsaw. That was a rookie move. Duh. All right. Okay, we're back on. Whew. Suddenly felt as though I was an idiot, which, well, we know is true. So this morning, big news. Okay. This morning, actually more about lunchtime. Grace and I, we normally go for a walk every Sunday morning, get some coffee. We didn't have a chance to do that. So we drove over to get some coffee at our coffee spot. And when we walked in, are you ready for this? Lauren Romo? We walked in. Wannabe by the Spice Girls was playing. What's up, JD? And I started kind of bipping and bopping and dancing to it in the store. And Grace called me a nerd. She said I was a nerd. And I was kind of hurt by that. What's going on? What's the breaking news? Favorite scene in the sequel trilogy? Yeah, it was Fate. It was Fate, Lauren. Favorite scene in the sequel trilogy is the Han Solo memory scene with Kylo in Rise of Skywalker. I just, it was. I think it was said to hurt, is what I'm saying. I did tell him what coffee I wanted, what I really, really wanted. I wanted a nutty doodle. Throne room screen. Oh, that's the breaking news. I mean, yeah, maybe for you all, definitely not for me. I've been hearing that since day one. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying she's wrong. I just, reminded her that, like, in my day, that was not an term of endearment. It was not a line of work. It was a punchline. So maybe geek. I don't know. Like Jeremy has his name, geek with the side of nerd. Yeah, that's fair. I am what I am. I have to be accept that, as Tyrion Lannister would say. But all right, here's usually where I fail. That is why you fail. Oh, look at that. Except for it's not closing. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Friends, we got ourselves the start of a U-wing. Slide that back a bit. That's pretty cool. That kind of got me excited for continuing the build here. Look at this. I love the U-wing. I think the U-wing is one of the best ships. Color Jerry says, I drink and I build Legos. That's true. I don't know things, but I do build Legos. All right, so now we get to build the other wing. I do agree with that, JD. I think everyone is a nerd in their own way, and I'm very happy. And I actually had this. I've told this story before, but I'll attach the name to the person because I think she's great. There was a early Napzok Files interview I did with Stacey Howard when she first was showing up, kind of the Schmoes Know website and everything. And we had her on Napzok Files, and I think either on air or off or both, she said something about being a nerd. How being a nerd just means you're really passionate about things. And I, at the risk of, I didn't want to be a idiot mansplainer or something. I was just kind of like, oh, that's what you think nerd is. No. I was beat up in school for being a quote unquote nerd. And then later on, I was told I had no value for my romantic pursuits of choice because I was a nerd, or I had Star Wars toys, or I knew, the names of all the characters in Star Wars. I was told that robbed me of value on the dating scene. And my friends actually came over to my house and made me take down all my Phantom Menace figures and my space Legos that were on display. And so it just did. I hit it for a while. And I'm a sports fan. I love love that. But I think I think that is a nerd as well. I think it's the same muscle. So when Stacy said that, I was like, no, that's not what nerd means to me. However, very happy that it means that to you and to generations right now, because that is a better use of it and a more accurate term and a more accepting term. So I agree with that. And then, yeah, look who's laughing now, says Lauren Romo. I told someone that the other day. I was getting some items at a store, Staples to be exact, if you want to know the details of the story. And I had some of my Black Series Rebels enamel pins on my jacket. And the girl working counter's like, oh, a lot of Star Wars stuff. I said, oh, great. I said, yeah, it's kind of. She says, you must be a big fan. I go, I am a big fan. I go, it's also kind of like my job to be a big fan. And she did not know how to react to that, but it's kind of true. And it's fun. Little Kenny growing up would never imagine that. Like in 2002, even, this is prequel era, where some of the Star Wars love was coming back. In 2002, I wrote a sketch at the Groundlings. It did make our advanced show. I wrote a sketch where I was like a nerd, like, and I had like my lightsaber and I had my Princess Leia shirt and all that kind of stuff. And I wrote it myself, but it was like, even then, it was kind of a punchline. I was the punchline. I was the joke. Like, oh, look at the little nerd thinking he can find love and have success. That was 2002. Oh, this is a great story. Color Jerry writes, my buddy met a girl and never wore one of his quote nerd shirts because he was afraid she might lose interest in him. He goes over to her house and sees she has a Chewbacca onesie. He married that girl. Love it. Love it. And look, man, I'm not saying perfect, but the first birthday present I bought Grace was one of those life-size replica Aragorn swords from Lord of the Rings, because she's a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. And there you go. There we go. Reminds me of those VHS skits you did on Collider and Awesome Tacular. What VHS? Oh, you talking the movie fans with the Z. Me and John's. Yeah, I love those. The movie fans were great. I'd say you can tweet Jeremy that, but he's not on Twitter. God bless him. And hasn't been for years. Yeah, the movie fans are fun. We did the Phantom Menace one. We just totally improv that one, and just he and I had some chemistry in that regard. And it was fun. Bonzo and Belly Beans. Is that the clown? Oh, that is the clown one, isn't it? I love the clown one. I did like that one. Though I told a true story of the behind the scenes on that on afternoons this week. Where I drove home crying because of the way I felt. Shaved, clean shaven, not happy with my weight at the time. I mean, who am I ever? But I still love that sketch. I forgot the names. Bonzo and Belly Beans, which I think was Mark was Belly Beans, right? Good old Riley. He's a great clown. And you could tell him I said so. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. YouTube will probably shut me down now. All right, this one's coming along a little better. We might get through bag 3, kids. We might get through bag 3. We might. We're moving along. We're moving and we're grooving. I got a lot of chores already done today. I got my ForceCenter news kind of already done. I've got I got some house errands, yard work done. Had a nice lunch. Some leftover Thai food. Yum. I like Thai food. I might like leftover Thai food better. Let me just start over. By that I mean let me just start over the whole stream. Bye-bye. Hot take. Color Jerry asks, do I think Disney should be careful about too much Star Wars TV material? In a way, yes. Anyway, yes, I'll say so, Color Jerry. They're riding high right now. And they've already got the, Kenobi's next, Cassian Andor probably around the same time of what's actually going to be out. And I think, just have a little patience. They're riding high with Mandalorian, as they should be. Generally very, very well received across the board. Even this past week, which I know a lot of people, that word filler, which is just not accurate for almost any time anyone uses it, unless they're talking about an anime show. Filler is not a word to use to describe this stuff. I think so. Yeah. So, Color Jerry, I think just I don't need a full-on shotgun approach of boom. We're going to give you a show every week. Now, would I personally, as a fan, love a new Star Wars show every week on Disney Plus? 52 weeks a year. Is that how many weeks are in a year now? Did we change that at all at any point? Yes, I would love that. Would I love that? But I think in general, I think that then you'd start to say, maybe too much. And then that opens up, even though you have different creative teams working on it, but it could open up, the quality issue and everything. So yeah, I just think keep doing what you're doing. Maybe two a year. 2 a year would be great. Thoughts on Anthony Starr being in a Star War? Who's Anthony Starr? That's well start. Is that someone I'm not familiar with? I'm not as hip. I'm definitely a nerd, but I'm not as hip as I used to be. Is Carson Daly still on MTV? I'm old enough to where if I say that's incredible, old Handsaw will go, Fran Tarkenton, yes. And then other people will be like, what are you two talking about? He plays Homelander in The Boys. I haven't seen The Boys. John Davidson, Rod Maniac's got it. John Davidson, yes, you got that one. He was a great host. Davidson could host a show, man. Back when hosting was a skill. And by the way, we should completely pay our respects to Alex Trebek and his memory. 80 years old, passed away today. I know Josh McCouga's feeling sad, man. He's not just that Josh was a fan, man. It was a big part of his life. And when someone who, an icon who you've just followed and been invested in, it hurts, man. It does kind of hurt. So thoughts to the Trebek family. What a career, though. What a career. John Davidson, Graham Gray Jackal, who is not from around these parts, is completely clueless over here regarding Davidson. John Davidson was a kind of utility white guy host in that game show, daytime variety show, talk show type of vein. So he hosted this show. He hosts a lot of shows, but he hosted this show with Fran Tarkenton. And gosh, who was the female? Christy, gosh. Who was the female host? Someone help me out there. That I don't remember right now. I'm drawing a blank. I can see her. I could see her. I just can't remember. Can't remember her name. But yeah, so that's incredible. Was one of those like weekly shows like on a Sunday night or something where it was like basically like YouTube before it was YouTube. It was like let's show you weird, weird clips from around the world that people doing weird thing. Was it Kathy Lee Crosby? LQ42. I think it's Aaron, the author, backs that up too. I think it was Kathy Lee Crosby. Guy was on the TV in Apollo 30 talking about viewers. A few of your, maybe. I think that's a win and pull with Kathy Lee Crosby. So, anyways, that's who he was, Grant, and he just was that he was that kind of host from that kind of hosty era, where a lot of us. Ellis had a great. We were around the fire pit safely with masks. Not too long ago, talking about hosting, and Jack Palance and his daughter hosting Ripley's Believe It or Not old hand saw. That was a staple in my house too. But we just kind of learned. We kind of learned from watching old broadcasters, old baseball guys, and the Merv Griffins and the John Davidsons and all those kind of folks. So by the time we hit YouTube, that's kind of how we learned to host. And unfortunately, this is little old man Grumpy Ken coming out, but fortunately, I think a lot of hosting now is based on what people learn from watching YouTubers with less hosting skills, and that's just kind of fanned out and become the norm. And I don't necessarily, yeah. So that's my hot take of the week. That's why, and it's okay for styles to change. That's not what I'm saying. It's just a lot of these folks don't have the hosting skills required to actually manage a show on air live, and that's because a lot of us just grew up watching those kind of broadcasters. Letterman too. Letterman was a broadcaster more than anything else. That's what he wanted to be. He didn't want to be a comic. That's why he had that old mic on his desk. It was a homage to broadcasters of yore. So, anyways, hot take, Ken of the week. Ken, hot take of the week. Yeah, Letterman was a weatherman. Exactly, Color Jerry. He was like in his early 20s, right? It's a different era. Not saying one era is better than the other. I'm just saying that's sometimes what I see the difference as when you're trying to find talent now to be on shows, YouTube shows and whatnot, and sometimes TV shows. That's why I think a lot of when YouTubers get pulled into, not all the time, it's not 100%, but they're so good at being themselves in a vlog type environment, which by the way is a total skill. You try to make it into more of a traditional media thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't translate. And that's to me one of the reasons why. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a man who drinks too much Zevia. Skip Stevenson was another one. Mark Russell, that's a good pull. I did not think that the Red Barber, great. I mean, come on, old school baseball guy, Red Barber. All right, wow, this is almost a confusing little build here because it all looks the same. Bob Eubanks, and Bob Eubanks is another good example. Eubanks did the Tournament of Rose Parade for many years. And Eubanks, I think Eubanks, is it Eubanks it's still going? Or did he pass away? There's one of those old school guys is still going with like a radio show. I think it is Eubanks. And he'll come on Breakfast with the Beatles every now and then and tell some great Beatles stories and everything. Trebek have been hosting. I don't know what they're going to do and how many episodes are there. Bob Eubanks is still with us. Color Jerry asks, what is my favorite spaceship in the Star Wars universe? The Y-Wing. Love the Y-Wing. The workhorse of the Rebel fleet. Definitely love that. But love the Snowspeeder too. I guess it makes sense that those are the Lego sets I've built. That I gravitate to because I love those. I love those things. And the U-wing too. TIE bomber is great. I do love the TIE bomber. TIE interceptor is probably my favorite TIE fighter, but TIE fighter. But I'll take that. My NASCAR guy, not really. No, turning left for a long time. But it's all right. I respect those that love it. My old roommate's a big car guy. Not saying it's not entertaining. Bob Eubanks is pretty good. Sex jokes and Roger and me. There you go. Stewie Mack is here. Ever played Squadrons? Yeah. Have played Squadrons. Finished the story. I liked it. It was fun game. Had some great moments in it. Got to some good Y-wing action that I enjoyed. I haven't gone back to it yet. I haven't played it much since I finished the story, so I'll get back to it. They have drone racing now. Now, drone racing might be something I'm interested in watching. If marble racing can become popular, which is fun to watch, why not drone racing? Press your luck. There you go. No whammies, no whammies. Plans for any live streaming Squadrons? Not immediately. I didn't love the game, so we'll get back. And I'm not particularly good at it, and there's so many people better than me. But I might be playing it on Alex Damon's channel soon. But we'll see. Marble racing. Shane McGinnis has asked. That's about marble racing. Take it away, Trey. Ratsy is in the mayor of LA. Well, we live in Burbank, so not LA. Technically a different city. So we'll try to make a run for Burbank. My cousin is a campaign manager for a Burbank City Council person, so maybe we'll have them switch over. I'm still playing Tony Hawk. Not right now. Not right now. I just been playing MLB The Show. Oh no. Oh no. Let's take a deep breath. Should we play some Decal music? 5 and 6. 5 and 6. All righty. Okay, here we go. Decal music. This helps Ken relax so he can put on the stickers. He doesn't like the decals. He gets them crooked, even though people tell him tips and tricks to do it right. He doesn't do it right. He kind of did that right. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. Be with me. Be with me. That one was kind of crooked. Whiteout 52 is here saying, don't lick the stickers. We did it. Music off. Thank you, Kojak, for the music. Joanna C., this is thrilling as hell. It's pretty tense. It's pretty tense. I'll be honest with you. Scary. All right, we got this. 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 We got one of these. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, sorry. I ordered new chairs for the studio. Uh-oh. Possibly have man down. Supposed to have 2 of those. Okay. Okay. Hey, Why 52, don't worry. We're taking our time with this build. I'm stretching out the drama. Impressive. Most impressive. Buck Rogers. Good pull. I thought Buck Rogers was part of Star Wars for a long time, ages 4 through 7, till I saw Return of the Jedi. When's that Buck Rogers guy going to show up? Maybe Princess Leia would like him. But you are not a Jedi yet. Bitty. What's up, Buck? Yep. I thought that was Star Wars. All right, so we are, let me move some stuff around here. We are missing a piece. This happens every once in a while where I think I'm missing a piece, but really it's somewhere where I'm staring right at it, but definitely not seeing a little blue piece. Oh, we're on a little blue planet. That is a reference to a band called the Surfing Brides. UK-based Surfing Brides from the 90s. Amy Walden on drums, who's now a hairstylist in Dallas, I think. All right, hold on. Oh. Aha, we got it. Okay, what's going on? Tales of Brave is here. Good. Okay, let's finish that up. Yeah, Surfing Brides. You can find some stuff on YouTube back in the day. I don't know how active they are now. UK-based. Amy Walden was from Texas, but moved over there. It's about 96, 97. They released their big album that I loved. Okay. I'm on a little blue planet. Okay, we're going to flip this over. That's what she said. All right, we're going to do this. We got 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 10. Johnny Hughes didn't always thought Spaceballs was Star Wars. Yeah, that's fair. You just don't know. Shane McGinnis says, California born and raised, moved to Texas when I was 3. Miss going to Redondo Beach. I used to do stand-up comedy in Redondo Beach on the pier at a place called Naja's Place. Memories. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Okay. All right, I see what we're going to do here. For a while, I thought Luke Skywalker was Flash Gordon. Like that. Favorite interpretation of Christmas Carol? Scrooged. Ice Pirates of Star Wars level. There you go. Time Bandits. Waiting for Time Bandits to show up in Star Wars. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Oh, sorry, Zach. See that puppy dog is losing his manhood. There you go. It happens to the best of us. Okay. All right. Got the undercarriage going strong here. Undercarriage game strong. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever meet. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. Uh-huh. Okay. All righty, I'm excited to get this done here. Excited. We're on a little blue planet. Okay, we got that done. Wait, what? 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 I don't have my sound queued up. There's no way that's it. No way. I have. Aha. I forgot this entire thing. What an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Oh, that's not a No Doubt song. Look at this. Clearly forgetting a big part of it. It's a trap. All right. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on? It's almost as if they're not sticking. This is bizarre. Don't think I've ever had a Lego set just not stick. There you go. Okay. And then, am I missing things here in the bottom? I feel as though I'm missing some stuff. No, looks good. Looks good. Bear with me while Ken checks everything he probably missed. I mean, I guarantee those are extras. But that does not seem right. Right, old handsaw? That can't seem right. Always suspicious when there's two pieces. But so far, everything looks good. Good. Backtrack. We're going to backtrack. Do it again. Okay, decals. The nice thing, they got these little boxes up here that you guys can't see. No. Nope, I did that. Did that. I mean, we might just have two extra. Oh. Sorry. Oops. Y'all there? Okay, cool. I just bumped something. Did I ever play Django the Fett Bounty Hunter game? I did not. Got those ones. I mean, I can't find it. So I'll double check. Those are all connected. Vermont Mike. What's up, Vermont Mike? Checking in, hanging out, doing all the things. Doing the thing in the ring. Oh, yeah. Funky like a monkey. Oh, yeah. I am the macho man. All right. I went back to the beginning. And that is it. We did not miss it. Alice took a nap. She's lying right now. She took a nap. Funky Like a Monkey was a Dusty thing, but Macho Man had a promo, and it was on one of those albums. Remember that they released those horrible albums? And Macho had something that was like Funky Like a Monkey. Oh God, where did it go? I used to always do it. It was like a run that the Tower of Power, Too Sweet to Be Sour, Funky Like a Monkey, Something, something. Oh yeah, dig it. It was a weird Macho Man thing. I mean, there's a bunch of weird Macho Man things, so we could. The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Oh yeah, maybe that was it. Someone fact check my Macho Man quoting. Someone fact check that. There you go, Vermont Mike. Yeah, right. Remember those albums? They'd have those real horrible. Remember the one Bret Hart had? It was like a love song that he talked instead of sang. Oh, pro wrestling, how you never stop rewarding me. I don't know. I think we're gonna call it. I think we're gonna call this bag. Projected winner, this bag. Okay, now let's see what time. It's been doing this for an hour. Johnny asks, "What is my favorite U-wing moment?" For Jeddah, yeah, I like that. I like them escaping. I like when K2SO helps them escape Jeddah. I like that. I just don't know if I have it in me. I'll just hang out with you guys for a few minutes. How about that? We'll do this bag next week. I'm really not trying to draw it out. I really am not. But this does give me brick building content because this isn't like a huge set that I couldn't build in one sitting. I also have to start reading this today. I say that like it's horrible work. I have to go into the office. Oh, did I just say the office? Huh. That's weird. Why would I say that? Wonder if I'm working on anything for something cool coming. I don't know. Tough to say. Old hand sauce. Yeah, Star Wars ramblings. Oh, you poor thing. Good for you. You're not wrong, Star Wars ramblings. What'd you call me today, Star Wars ramblings? Silliest, stupidest. That's all I saw. I'll tell the story. Keeping secrets again. Oh yeah, LQ42. Star Wars ramblings. Andrew wrote me on Discord, talking about Saturday night Napzok, and all I saw on my phone, lies, deceptions, like the notification came up, and all I saw was, what did you say? It was like, I say this, Ken, with the most respect I can gather, or the respect I have for you, but there it is. Just finished listening to the latest SNN show. I say this with the greatest amount of respect, love, and admiration. That was the single stupidest. And that right there, the single stupidest, is where the message cut off. And so for 3 minutes before I could press pause on MLB The Show, because I had to finish the at-bat, I thought my pal here, Andrew at Star Wars Ramblings, was going to tell me that I was stupid and that he'd lost all respect, love, and admiration for me. And then I saw the rest of the message, and it was sweet. And what he means by single stupidest comedy bit is like, what do you say, Andrew? Monty Python or something like that, which is exactly up my wheelhouse. Giggity. I like things up my wheelhouse. Woody. Okay. So we're going to hang out. I'm going to bring my face back up. You guys can see my face. Next week, Bistan. That'll be next week's title. Jason says, sorry, Jason. I had to run to pick up ice cream for the wife. I was trying to build Legos and watch you live. And she said, if Ken isn't answering you, I need Chunky Monkey. Well, first of all, Jason, I apologize for not answering you and causing any strife at home. Second of all, Chunky Monkey is a great choice. All right. Where can you watch the Comedy Gold? You can listen Saturday night Napzok. Boom. There's the link tree. Latest episode. There's other things up there as well. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna put this away here. We're not quite done, everybody. We're not quite done. Not quite done. We're gonna hang out for a couple minutes. What's going on this week for Ken? Ken is going to keep recording all his shows, even though he's lost some sponsorship money on 2 of them and literally makes no sense on the shows. That's fine. That's life. That's the way it works. Then we got a lot of ForceCenter this week. News and cues, and then we're doing a deep dive on the creative inspirations that we all can draw from Star Wars. And then no Clone Wars this week, but a return of Star Wars Ranked. I do believe. Yeah, we're going to be ranking our favorite fascinating facts from Pablo Hidalgo's book, Star Wars Fascinating Facts, Story, Lore, and History from the Greatest Galaxy. We'll be doing that. And then, of course, Mandalorian, Chapter 11. It's okay, Jerry. It's okay. A little disappointed. Wake up one morning and, 40% of your income's gone in one email. It sucks, but it's life. It's life. And then the other thing is I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you. But I will be in construction at an office Monday night through Thursday night. That's all I'll say. It's a fun coffee book indeed, Lauren Romo. So anyways, we got some time for a Q&A here to wrap up brick building with Ken in my black on black on black. I love the color black. I think it goes with a lot of things. I actually have green pants on right now, like a dark green pant, sweat pant, kind of workout kind of pant. Ferris Smoothana is here. What's up, Ferris? I'm drinking Zevia, man. Dr. Zevia. Doctor, give me the Zevia, my drink of choice. Not a sponsor. Dr. Lancaster's office being built? No. Definitely not Dr. Lancaster. But one day Dr. Lancaster will have his own office. I mean, he has 3 locations to better serve you. There. Jemmy is kind of this new thing that's still in beta. I think my thing is live. So Jemmy is the best way I can describe it is it's Patreon meets Cameo, but not really. I don't know. It's its own thing. So a lot of you lovelies do love sponsoring creators like me, or do love kind of just giving us some tips, throwing some change in the jar. Some of you, your support is in other ways, which talent, spreading the word, and all this. It all kind of works and all kind of filters into what we do here. But I just feel Patreon is great for a lot of folks who want to support me. But things like super chats or Twitch emotes or Twitch subs are another way. But then, Jemmy, if you want something back, because I like the exchange. I like the support here on Twitch. You watch content. If you want to throw some change in the jar, you do. There you go. And I buy a sandwich. But Jemmy is something that's new. That's like if you want to support a show or you want to get something back, and it's a one-time donation, and you're not committed to anything like Patreon. You don't have to worry about canceling a payment next month if you don't like Ken anymore, all that kind of stuff. It's totally different. It's totally new. And so it's totally new. So it's out there, jemmy.app /Saturday Night Napzok. And what I'm doing is I just have a Jemmy for that show on my podcast feed. It's not for Napzok Files overall. It's based out of, if you love that show, you might want to, sponsor a segment, you have your name and lights, all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Sweatpants for life. Oh man, Ferris Muthon is always so great with the gift subs, and we love him for it. We got some questions here. Yeah, there we go. Be sure to tell a friend about Saturday Night Napzok. Did I get that shirt up, Old Handsaw? Did I have a fever dream that you made that shirt or something? Man, so much going on. What do I think of the design of the Darksaber? I do love the Darksaber design. I love the history. I love what it represents, or what it can represent to those who hold it, and I do like it. I don't have that toy yet, but I do like it. I like on Star Wars Force Unleashed, where it wasn't necessarily the Darksaber, when they had that like all black saber. I always liked that. So when the Darksaber showed up, I liked it. Star Wars Alice, you'd be surprised. It's possible. More than possible. It's what I'd call likely. We can make it a shirt. I don't know. I don't know if anyone would buy the shirt. It'd probably be a better sticker. Be sure to tell a friend about Saturday Night Napzok. LQ was at Target today and forgot to look at the toys. That's okay because you can always go back. And then now you'll have an excuse. You'll be like, oh, I do need more butter. And then you can go back and make a beeline for the toy aisle. The Target I go to, I haven't gone to the big ones in town. I have a mini Target nearby me. And I go there, and the toy aisle's always kind of lacking. So I haven't seen it. Stickers and magnets. That's right. Who doesn't love stickers and magnets? We got some good stuff. We got the Clink Clink shirt up there right now in TeePublic, which is a show that I was supposed to launch about a month ago here on YouTube. Just another a happy hour show. Basically, imagine this show, but me in a bathrobe and pant and shirt and an alcoholic beverage. The Clink Clink Ken Napzok happy hour show is coming here. I just haven't had a chance. Harley Payne is checking in. What was the surfboard surfing brides? Surfing brides. The surfing brides. Yeah. I wonder if I can find. Yeah, surfing brides. So there we go. Oh, Whiteout 52. I still have been able to find a cauliflower crust pizza to eat. What are you talking about, Zach? Is it just because you're in Wisconsin and you guys don't let cauliflower crust pizzas into your borders? I can literally go to the 7-Eleven around the corner from me, and there's cauliflower crust pizza in the freezer, ready to be purchased, available for purchase. Why isn't there a Casterly Talk shirt? You know what? Actually, Ranger Donald, the logo was designed a while ago by someone else than my normal kind of current crop of designers. And I did try to load the shirt up, and it was not, it's not right. Like the format's off and everything. So I don't have the original file to adjust. And that person no longer had it, doesn't have the file. So I don't know. Maybe it's time for a Casterly Talk logo redesign, and then we can get it on the shirt. Robe. I got it there. Wisconsin's all beer and cheese. California is all veggies. Not entirely true. Ferris gave me a sub, and I wasn't even there. That is what Ferris Muthana does. That's what Ferris Muthana does. He gives out subs. He gifts the world, and he's an amazing gentleman and fun to talk with on the show. So we should do it again, Ferris. Should do it again. Oh, I should check the Dolphin score. A couple more minutes left here, folks. What are we doing with the Dolphins? Are the Dolphins winning? Is it winning? You guys will probably tell me before this will load up. Ooh, not looking good. 31-24 Cardinals over the Dolphins going into the fourth quarter. All right. I don't really follow that much anymore, but I follow enough. I'm rooting. I'm rooting for the Dolphins to give me a reason to love them on a more intimate level than I have in the last couple seasons. All right, what else? If the crust has cheese in it, you think Wisconsin would want it? Yeah. Lauren Romo, I can get arrested for that. Clink, clink. NFL stream got cut off. That sounds dangerous. No one likes streams getting cut off. That's not a fun thing. No on the streams getting cut off. Change a tire with this. We're on a little blue planet. Lauren's got a question here. Who Dat Nation, says Stewie Mac. Lauren, who is a Detroit Lions fan, says, what would your dream Black Series figure be? Mine is Assad's Ventress in a bounty hunter outfit. Oh, that's cool. I'd like an Assad's Ventress bounty hunter. As far as 6-inch Black Series, are we talking about 6-inch Black Series figures? I'm looking at my wall. I mean, I wouldn't mind an Admiral Raddus. Give me an Admiral Raddus. I would like that. I have the Infus Nest one, but if so, maybe that comes with a speeder bike or her bike. So I don't think you need another one of those, huh? I just love that character so much. Well, I guess now that she's in a video game and we kind of have a sense of what she looks like outside of a book or a comic, Ray Sloan, right? Like we have an actual human that portrayed her. Ray Sloan. My answer is generally Ray Sloan for a lot of things. Dolphins might come in second place this year with the Pats struggling. Yeah. That'd be great. I'm, and to be clear, I'm not like a fair weather fan. I've been a Dolphin fan since like the year they got to the Super Bowl. Was that 85, 84 season, 85 Super Bowl? 49ers kicked their butts, and, I became a fan then because I just felt sorry for the team, and everyone in my neighborhood was rooting for the 49ers, and I thought I'd go against them. And I've been a Dolphin fan ever since, and it's been year after year after year of heartbreak, or sometimes just like not even break, just like numbness, heart numbness. So, which is something I also suffer with in real life. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan to the end. I'm not switching allegiances, but man, sometimes I guess I got spoiled as a Yankee fan. And I was a Yankee fan from the 80s on, but about the same era. But, by the time I got to 96, being a Yankee fan was easy, it was. You can't deny it. It was easy. And then it got hard again, but then, and it's still not the easiest time. But, we had a great run and it just kind of fulfilled my championship itch. Dolphins haven't done that for me. So, do they have a Commander Wolf Black Series figure? That I don't know. I forget which clones they have. I forget what, do they have an Old Man Rex? I think even I have an Old Man Rex. No, I think I have a Young Man Rex Black Series. Try being a Lions fan. Lauren, yeah. Lions and the Dolphins, I think, are somewhat similar to me. We had a lot of success. Well, you guys had a lot of success in the early days, in the 50s and 60s. I'm sure you remember rooting for the Lions in the 50s, Lauren, right? But same thing, where you guys get a great player, Barry Sanders, who is one of my favorite players. I used to watch a lot of Lions games, and Scott Mitchell, who stepped in from Marino and along with Steve DeBerg that one season. But you guys get there, you have a 12-win season. It looks like you're building, and then you fall back, and then coaches changes. Dolphins and Lions are kind of similar in a lot of ways. Color Jerry says, do you think we'll ever see a Mandalorian armor in live action? Oh, yeah. I was, for a second, I was like, what? Oh, yeah. The, maybe flashbacks if we get, if you get Bo-Katan or Ahsoka showing up, like all these rumors and everything, that could work. Johnny says, watching NFL as a European is great. I just admire the sport. Yeah. Would you want to, I don't know where exactly you are, Houston Johnny, but would you want a team, an NFL team in London or something like that, like they always talk about? I'm not assuming you're living in London, but I just would that help? Would that work? Because it's very popular, obviously, when the NFL goes over there. It just seems weird. Trey says, no, try living in Oregon, no sports at all. Well, no NFL or MLB, right? Lions are unwatchable in the fourth quarter, says Stewie Mac. Yeah. There you go. And Stewie Mac's a Who Dat Nation Saints fan. Bad luck for a long time. And then like late 80s with Bobby Hebert and Jim Mora, you kind of, Craig Ironhead Hayward, you kind of start moving forward, then you fall back. But then look what happens. What's going on? So Johnny says, no, that was stupid. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing, having a team in London all the time. Going over for some of the games is fine, but it seems to be weird. What was my favorite 80s arcade game? Definitely. I mean, definitely the original Star Wars one, which I would play in the early 80s. The Return of the Jedi arcade game was great. I was too young to really play. What was that one? Dragon's Lair, which was like fully animated, kind of crazy. I remember watching people play that and just being blown away. Even my dad would love to go to arcades. We'd go to arcades a lot. There's one in Pismo Beach. I don't think it's there anymore. It was there for decades. And, but my dad would get into it. He'd drop, a bunch of quarters in the machine and wouldn't move and would get obsessed. And, I'd be wandering around waiting to go home. I also like pinball machines. I have okay days at pinball. I went to the Pinball Museum in Las Vegas. Now we're at this point of the stream where Ken starts sharing slides from his vacation. But yeah, I went over there one time to the Pinball Museum and played. And they had a lot of regular arcade games too. And I played the old Star Wars game. The 80s. If you want to move it up a bit, Kyle, with your question to the 90s, I did love. What was it called? WrestleFest, which was the WWF one. I loved that. I played that one a lot. Tron arcade game was decent. Don Bluth animated the Dragon Lair. That's cool. So there you go. Rad says Rad's RSV says honestly most fans at least in the UK already have a team. Eagles are mine. I wouldn't switch my sports. That's an interesting point too. NFL is popular in the UK, so therefore a lot of fans already have teams. And would they want to switch to the London Monarchs as they show up or whatever it is? You know. See you, Star Wars Alice. I'm almost out of here too. Love hanging out with y'all. We'll do it again. Look at this. It's pretty good. Most Lego sets, when you see the box and then you finally get it built, you're like, it's really tiny. This is a pretty sizable thing here. I'm going to have to get a new plastic tote to store it. Can't wait for that Bistan minifig. So, all right, my friends. We're going to start winding up here on the Ken Napzok Lego build. Thank you for following me. Thanks for any subs and cheers and anything I missed. I don't think I missed any super chats or anything like that because we don't really do that over here. You can if you want, but no need. I love just hanging out with all of you. Aaron, the author, take care. Stay safe yourself. Get writing. Color Jerry, thanks for the great questions today. Really appreciate that. Kyle, Space Ace, that's right. Oh, gosh, good stuff. World League, yeah, they're the London Monarchs, right? They were a good team. Not so much. Trey, good night. Who dat? Thank you, Stewie Mac. Channel 19, thanks for always being one of the first in chat and having a fierce beard in your profile picture. Matty Gunner TV, it's a good logo. Keep it going. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.